Ever pondered why our minds wander? Why one moment we're deeply engrossed in a task and the next we're contemplating the meaning of life? Delve into the enigmatic realm of human consciousness and attention. It's a fascinating journey, filled with unexpected twists and turns. Our focus shifts with such alacrity, it's akin to the multitasking prowess of a computer operating system. One moment, we're engrossed in the complexity of a mathematical problem, and the next, we're daydreaming about our upcoming vacation. Just as your computer effortlessly transitions between various operations, our consciousness flutters between thoughts. But there's a striking parallel here. Does Windows know it's an operating system? Does it comprehend the multitude of processes it performs? Not quite. Similarly, the human mind in all its complexity often remains oblivious to its own existence or purpose. The human consciousness, much like an operating system, performs a plethora of tasks, yet seldom does it truly understand its own workings. Just as Windows doesn't know it's Windows, our consciousness rarely grasps its own essence. Consider your attention as a cursor, blinking on the vast screen of your consciousness. Much like how a cursor oscillates across a computer screen, darting from one icon to another, our attention too is in constant motion. It's a ceaseless dance, a ballet of thoughts, emotions, and sensations. Similar to how an operating system multitasks, our consciousness too juggle between thoughts, shifting focus from one to another in swift succession. The fleeting nature of our attention is akin to the ephemeral life of a blink. Rarely does it linger on a single thought, a single moment. It's not a flaw, rather, it's a testament to the complexity and versatility of the human mind. Just as an operating system doesn't understand its own functionality, our consciousness too often fails to comprehend its own depth and potential. Our attention, like a cursor, never rests at one spot, continuously leaping from one icon to another. Imagine your consciousness as an intricate operating system, running multiple applications at once. It's an ever-swirling cocktail of thoughts, emotions, memories, and perceptions, all governed by this unseen entity we call consciousness. Similar to an operating system on your computer, it manages these various elements, prioritizing some over others, allocating resources where needed, and ensuring the smooth running of the system. Consider your deepest emotions or most persistent thoughts as those high-priority applications demanding more of your system's resources. On the other hand, fleeting ideas and peripheral perceptions are like background processes, present but not always in the forefront of your awareness. Yet much like your computer's operating system, which doesn't comprehend its own code, our consciousness often fails to grasp its own mechanisms. It processes, prioritizes, and presents, but seldom does it pause to ponder its own process. Our consciousness, much like an operating system, constantly shuffles between tasks, but rarely does it understand its own workings. But what if we could understand our consciousness, much like understanding the workings of an operating system? Now let's entertain this possibility. Our consciousness, like an intricate operating system, is a complex web of thoughts, emotions, and awareness. And just as we've learned how to operate and troubleshoot systems like Windows, could we not learn to understand and control our consciousness better? Consider this. When you first encounter a new operating system, it might seem confusing, perhaps even overwhelming. But over time, as you explore and engage with it, you begin to understand its patterns, its nuances, its shortcuts. You learn to navigate it with increasing ease and efficiency. Could our consciousness not be the same? If we take the time to introspect, to truly engage with our thoughts, emotions, and the very essence of our awareness, could we not begin to understand the workings of our own minds better? Just as we navigate through an operating system, we navigate through our consciousness, often unaware of its full potential. But imagine the possibilities if we could truly understand it.